Do you chase your fears down and conquer them? Ask yourself that question. When you have something that you're fearful at in life, do you avoid it? Do you run away from it? Do you worry about it? Or do you chase your fears down and conquer them? What do I mean by that? Well, at the end of the day, when you're fearful of something, to avoid it doesn't get anything accomplished. If you challenge yourself and you chase your fear down, meaning you find out the information or you find out what is required so that that fear is flipped on its head and now becomes something that you can conquer. So many of us avoid the things that we're fearful of, and we get into a position in our lives where we're not achieving things. We're not literally pushing ourselves forward because fear grips us, and you can feel it in your chest, or maybe you can feel it, just in your the way that you're thinking, and you got dry mouth or whatever the case may be. Fear can cause so many different outcomes within our body that really at the end of the day, things that are fearful, remember, fear can stand for many things. One of the things that fear stands for is false evidence appearing real. So that fear seems real to you, but actually it's false. And in most cases, you can conquer that fear by putting in specific effort and time and actions in place to conquer that fear. So myself, I used to at one time in my life avoid fear. Now, when I'm fearful of stuff, I conquer it. And how do I conquer it? I find out solutions, strategies, look for the right associations of information or people that can help me conquer my fears so that it doesn't take a hold of me, doesn't grip me and slow me down in moving my life forward. And many of us throughout our lives let fear control us. But really, in order to conquer fear, you need to take action. You need to do actionable things to overcome your fear. Maybe it's a fear of trying out, a new hobby. Maybe it's fear of trying to, even trying to cook a new, different type of a meal. Maybe it's fear of starting out a new career. We have levels of fear on so many different levels in our lives, and we don't take actionable steps to conquer that fear. So instead of chasing down our fears, finding out the things that can help us win over that fear and become confident at whatever it is. Again, could be a job, could be a hobby you're looking at, could be a new dish for food that you want to cook. It could be anything. Maybe it's just working out. Maybe you're fearful of going and working out. And instead of chasing that fear and putting action into place and going and working out and starting a new nutrition program, you avoid it. You make excuses about it and you're fearful of it because, maybe the fear of what happens if I don't succeed? What happens if I don't lose any weight? What happens if I miss my favorite dish? All right. I don't want to change my nutrition. I don't want to change my health. I don't want to work out. That sounds like it's going to be scary, or your things that you tell yourself in your mindset. Maybe other people are instilling those fears in you. Oh, you know what, Dwight, you can't become healthy. You've been this way this long. You only live once, So they're helping throw gas on your fire, helping you increase your fear level. So really, again, associations are important when you want to conquer a fear. You need to realize that in order to conquer a fear, you need to take actionable steps. All the things I talk about all the time that I currently do all the time. Again, I'm not perfect. I work hard at this. Sometimes the associations that you have in your life are going to constantly pull you back and slow you down. So you need to change those associations. I was on a call last night that they talked about what are you willing to sacrifice to have your dreams? What are you willing to sacrifice to conquer your fears? What are you willing to do? Right? So ask yourself, do you chase your fears or do you just run from them? Do you hide from them? If there's something that you're fearful of, figure out the actionable steps in order to squash that fear and conquer it. I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. Reach out to me, DM me, drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you need some help, right, conquering a fear, you need some actionable steps, reach out to me. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow, right? I talk to you every day because I give a heck. And I want to continue to help you strive to be the best version of yourself and not live in a life of false evidence appearing real, living in fear. God bless you all. Peace out. Have a good night.